everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I actually wanted to do a video last week, but I sort of missed it because I was caught up with some urgent things last minute and I have to do a bit of traveling. But today I'm back with another journal with me video on my kitchen counter, and you can see I think my reflection here. Hold on. Okay, autofocus off. Now here I'm going to show you some of the goodies I'm going to use in my spread. First up, this very gorgeous box, tin box I got from Mr. DIY, yes. And last night I went through a major sort of like a reorganizing my journal supply, and I've got tons and tons of stickers that I've been hoarding and didn't use them, and I think it's a waste. If you don't use them, defeat the purpose of the sticker. So I sort of open everything up and put it in this box so that I will use them. And then of course I will use this vintage tickets pack that I got from Miss Fish Angie in Instagram, and she created this vintage tickets pack gorgeously. Extremely gorgeous. I think there are about 100 tickets here. I didn't count, but she told me, or she posted in her Instagram, that there's around 100 tickets or so or more. And of course another pack of this coupon ticket thingy. Then these are all my punch, sort of the die cuts made by my punch that I bought, and I wanted to incorporate some of these. Extremely gorgeous. And this very cute espresso or coffee cup dish was bought in Daiso. Is it Daiso? Yes, it is. Gorgeous. And look what I found. This is a beauty. I got this in my local Mr. DIY, and because I have to do it in my kitchen counter, so there are lots of things that I have to carry to and fro. So I got this instead, where I can put the things inside and then just carry them over. Cute, right? Look, vintage. And of course, look at this. I got another tin box, must-have item with all the stationery around. Stickers again, and this I think I got it from Daiso. And of course this storage box with all my girls sticker and some classic-y paper pads or letterpress paper, oopsie, and my washi collection, and of course pants sticker. And how can we miss out my vintage stickers collection, and of course some vintage paper here and there. Ta-da! These are actually all the packaging that I cut out mostly. And of course I would like to incorporate some of this very cute scallop stamp, which I recently bought. I may or may not incorporate them. Let's see how my spread go. And now let's start. I'm gonna speed things up, and here we go. Okay, first up, I'm just shifting my camera a bit, and then I'm gonna take out the insert that I'll be using today. Of course, I'm still behind, like very behind, but I think I'm able to catch up. So here I'm just showing you yesterday's spread. Actually, not yesterday's spread, the spread that I did yesterday. And I recently bought this Kita washi strip. They're actually washi, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I thought I'd tried it out, but I think it's a little bit expensive because it's in short strip, and yeah, for me I like to use long strip of washi because I tend to like use the washi over the spread. Anywho, I thought I'd try it out because it's gorgeous, so I bought one. Here I'm just sort of using this vintage paper. This is actually from a package, as you can see, together with the doilies. And I'm trying to put it back together because there is a stem there that will sort of like a puzzle. You can piece it together, back together. And I also want to incorporate another piece of vintage paper which is a leftover. And I do not want to waste vintage paper because they are gorgeous and I do use them a lot in my spread. Here I'm just taking a piece of is it called recycled paper? Not recycled paper, it's actually a piece of paper, I think an invoice from one of my purchase. I do not throw those paper away because you can reuse them. Even though it's written on or it's printed on, you can just use them for, like, you know, sticking things, and to be an what do you call this, underlay. Yep, to put your glue like what I'm doing now. Or you can use it to stamp your stamp, because I usually don't use wet wipe. I don't know, I felt uncomfortable using wet wipe after I use my stamp because I felt the water might seep into the wood, and you know, so I will just stamp it multiple times on a piece of paper. So I normally use scrap paper, and again, it doesn't matter if it's written on or printed on because I just want to make my stamp clean. Anywho, that's me on going green, even though I use a lot of paper, but yet I still hate to waste paper. And now I've stuck that down. Voila, the two combined together. Next up, I think I wanted to put another piece of vintage paper, and there we go. So in order for me to do my video on my kitchen counter with best lighting, I have to do it in the morning, and morning is really my a time that is very difficult to come by for me because I work 8:30 to 5:30, so early morning I have to go to work, and then when I come back it's already late evening. And here I'm just showing you the mini calendar, which a lot of people has been asking me about. Is actually, I got this actually from a shop in Shopee, Malaysia, called Craftsmate, CRAFTMATES or CRAFTSMATE, either one. There's only one Craftsmate or Craftmates in Shopee, Malaysia, which you can search for the shop, and I'm not sure whether they still have it because the last time I saw is on a pre-order status, and now it's already March. I'm not sure whether the shop still accept pre-order. Anywho, about my kitchen counter. So morning is hard to come by for me. I only have Sunday morning, which I should be able to do a journal with me, but then sometimes, I will bring my son to some morning walk in the park or things like that, then I will miss the morning session. And when I come back, it will be, even if it's in the afternoon, it will be the lighting would have changed. So morning is the best time for me to do this in my kitchen counter. So at times I might still be filming this on my desk at night because most of the time I will update my journal at night. But I will try my best to do like every week once on a Sunday morning on my kitchen counter to get best lighting. And here I'm just taking that mini calendar on a piece of craft paper tag, which I've punched out, and then with this, what is called, the rope. It's not a yarn because it's not big. I think the yarn is made by paper, right, if I'm not mistaken. This is actually like something like a string, which I prefer because the yarn is a bit too stiff. Yep. Here I'm just sticking it down with my double-sided roller tape. And voila. You know, I'm trying to put some background music. I did try, but I do not know how to adjust the volume, as in when I want it to be louder or at a certain time I want it to be softer. Yeah, if I have the time I'll try again, else it feels like it's a bit too bare. And here I'm using my punch, the scallop square punch. It's adorable. I don't know, I'm so obsessed with punch recently. Really, I am. I have a lot of punches now, from EK Success, Friskars, and We Are Memory Keepers. Let me know if you all want me to do a review on these 3 main punches. I also have a Tim Holtz. So, and I have some these regulars, regular punch, which you can get in your regular bookstore, I guess. It's readily available in our Malaysia bookstore. Yeah. So I have, but out of this many punches that I have, I would say EK Success is my favorite. Friska is not too bad on certain punch, but some of the punch I think is way too big. I have a problem keeping it in my drawer. Yeah, but then because of that size, it's easier for you to punch. You use less energy to punch it. And here I am using some washi tape from London Gifties, another one of my favorite seller. I love her washi tape. Christine produced her own washi tape. Some of it she designed herself, or she collaborate with other artists, I would say, and they are gorgeous, but the shipping is extremely expensive for me. I love her recent washi tape release. I was hoping I can get the full set, but then I'm running out of budget, really. Anywho, here I'm using a piece of this classic-y letterpress paper with, of course, some vintage stamp. And I'm taking out these yellow ones. I try to have some contrast in color, especially for the stamp, so that it won't be so, you know, everything is brown or vintage. Yeah, it's vintage, but then at least it's different in color, so that the color will pop a bit. And this round I didn't use any stapler. I thought I'd just stick it down, and I like how it goes there. So there we go. So some of the time, if I do not have any idea how I want my spread to be, I will just, you know, put things down as it comes to my mind. Because if I don't put things down, I don't start to put things down, I actually, you know, won't be able to start at all. So today is one of those days. I actually just grabbed the paper pad, the letterpress paper, and then 2 vintage tickets, and then I've done my tickets, but it's okay. It's vintage, so yeah, it's fragile. And here I'm just sticking things around, and it turns out pretty good. I mean, I like it. Yep. At times, you know, when I have the inspiration, things will come to me naturally. Yeah. And here I got these 2 very gorgeous stamps from Cat's Life Press, or Cat's Press Life. It's Cat's Press Life. And I'm using this stands on black ink pad. You know, when I do this video live, so I couldn't gauge the speed, because when I do a voiceover, I would definitely fast forward it so that, you know, it won't be too long. So sometimes when I show things, it's like in a glimpse of an eye, but actually I hold it quite long. but then I can't gauge the speed, and now I'm slowly trying to adapt to the speed that I normally would fast forward to. So I will hold it longer so that I can see it myself, and won't be able to, what did I use? And my memory is bad, so I have so many journal supply, and some of the time I can't remember the name of the brand. And and while I do voiceover, I normally do it at another side of my house, which I do not have my supplies with me, and I lazy to pause. So very sorry about that. And then next up, I want to put a girl sticker, but then I think I ended up didn't use that sticker because I felt that it looks just nice the way it is without any girl sticker today, if my memory serves me right. So here I'm just trying to see where can I put it, and I decided not to put it. Yeah, okay, I'm satisfied and for not putting it. And here we go. Is that it? Or yeah, I think that's it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Until we meet again, thank you, bye, take care, love ya.